Yeah.
So here we have some blood. Well, really, it's not blood, obviously. It's some coffee and water. We did that to have a different color because if we just used water, water is clear, so we would not be able to see much. So so what we're going to demonstrate here is how the safety mechanism of the Herrmann machine works. So this is an air trap, and this is a clamp. And the way it works is that when this air trap detects air in the line, the clamp is triggered and it closes the line. So this is one of the safety mechanisms. Then another one is that when the air trap detects air, it stops the pressure. So there's no more, the infusion is basically interrupted. And creates vacuum, exactly. So so we're gonna demonstrate this here. So we're creating vacuum, we're opening the clamp here and the infusion line, and you see our coffee and water mixture is being sucked in through the line. Our delicious infusion here. I hope she put some sugar in it. No, just kidding. Okay, so you see it's going up and going up, and it's going into this egg-shaped bottle. This is a unique invention of the Herrmann company. So you see, this is what material is this?
It's a medical plastic, 100% ozone durable.
Okay, you heard it, guys. And here there's a filter attached to it.
The blood filter.
And so this is, you have to imagine here where our coffee is, really will be your blood, right? And you see it's being basically sucked in. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna...
First of all, I have to confirm that I put everything in the right order. That's also what the machine is writing down here. It's written here. So I have the tube in the sensor, I have the tube in the clamp valve, and before I build up pressure, here's no sign to build up pressure, I need to confirm, I as a doctor need to confirm by pressing the silver button that everything is in order. In the moment when I press the silver button, the sign ozone appears.
Okay.
So in the moment when I press ozone on, the device is neutralizing the vacuum, the rest of the vacuum, and then it's building up pressure. So now already the reinfusion starts.
So, we're seeing it already is going down in the egg. So basically the reinfusion is already underway, right?
Yep.
And what we're gonna simulate in a little bit is what happened if by accident there was some air bubbles in the line. So we're gonna demonstrate how the safety mechanism is triggered and how it works. Okay, so so let's do this. Let's
Lass uns leer werden.
okay, all right. Right, so exactly. So what we're gonna do first, we're just gonna let it just run it through. So let's say that you're having the tempest done, and that by accident the doctor or the nurse has left the room, and the blood is leaving the egg-shaped bottle, and no one is there to stop the procedure, right? So so this machine is then triggered and it interrupts the infusion, so there will be no air going into your vein. Okay, so let's watch it now. You see, it's going through the line. Bam. Okay, you saw that. So basically, a couple of things happened. One, the green light turned blue, so that means that the air trap was triggered. And then immediately the clamp was triggered. And you see, so here's air, right? But here's still the coffee mixture, and it was not even able to go into the clamp because the clamp already closed up and closed the line. So this is a safety precaution, and we demonstrated it works really well. Okay, so now we're gonna do another thing. Right, so we're gonna do, let's say that the nurse or the practitioner or whoever was operating it made an error. in the way that they forgot to put the line into the clamp and that they falsely pressed this button, because this button is basically is an enter button, or a button that it's a confirmation. So you press this, you have to press it to confirm that everything is set correctly. But if the practitioner made a mistake or didn't pay attention and did not put the line in the clamp as it's supposed to be and confirmed, right, then something like this can happen. Okay, so we're gonna show now what's if the safety mechanism still works in such a case. Okay, so okay, what's happening now? The mixture is going down. Right, so we're already creating positive pressure, right? So the thing, you see the liquid is going down. And now, so shortly there will be air in the line. Okay, so you see it's leaving the egg. And now there's air going into the line. Okay, so you see what happens. So even though the line was not in the second safety mechanism, okay, which is an operator error, okay, there's a human error, right, due to human error. So even though, as I said, the line was not in here, it's the machine recognized this because it saw, okay, there's air in the line, and what it did, the machine, it created immediately vacuum, so the liquid was not able to run further down. Okay, so here you see, here is where the liquid stopped. So, I mean, this is really extraordinary. Now, you know, it accounts for human error, that even if somebody, like the person who's operating the machine, does not do everything correctly, the machine can still, you know, the safety mechanism will still be triggered. So now we're going to simulate another situation.
It's from shaking.
Right, exactly. So, because what can happen is that when there's blood in the egg and you shake it in order to mix it with the ozone, so what can happen is that just a little bit of gas enters the line, right? So we're going to try to create like a small piece basically of air, or in that case it's oxygen, in the line by tilting it. Okay, let's do it like this, you see, and bam. So it works the same way. Okay, hold it like this. So you see, okay, here's coffee, here are bubbles, and here's coffee, and you see there's still liquids in the bottle, and you see, so those small bubbles were enough to trigger that mechanism, and as you see, the infusion was interrupted. Okay, great.